Hi, my name is Kyle, and you're watching Snowblunt Talk. I always make the distinction that my name is Kyle because here's a fun fact about me. I've been rapping since I was 14, and I've never really found like an alias or whatever, a rap name or whatever name, a stage name, yeah, a stage name that really fits me. You know what I'm saying? That I really feel represented by. I always kind of look at them like, side eye, Foolish Kyle, Snowblunt, even before the ones before those, which I'm gonna get into because I fucked up filming that cringe at my music video. I'm gonna refilm it because I know y'all would love to see it, but I wanted to make this video about what it's like to be the funny friend because I go through these like periods in my life where I take on a kind of subdued mood like I am right now. I'm kind of noticeably more toned down in this video. I'm not as, yo, what's up, y'all? Because a part of me feels more authentic when I'm, a little toned back. And I feel like that's everyone. I feel like, there's a small percentage of people that's really, always on all the time, you know what I'm saying? And it's natural to them. When I do it, I just kind of like envision myself in the third person. I'm like, yo, I know this is killing the person who cringes, but it's like, yo, like I can't help but feel like I'm being inauthentic, when I watch these videos back and I'm all like hyped up and shit. And, I can't help but be like, that's not me. And even though it is me, well, it's expressing views and things that are true to what I believe. I feel like this is more of an authentic persona, I guess, because it's not really a persona, it's a person, and that's me. So that's why I always say my name is Kyle, because if anything, if I was like to get on, as the kids say, I'd just rather be known as my name. I've never really felt represented by anything else. But I'm using this video, which I'm pretty sure is going to be about being the funny friend, as a means to talk about my life a bit and really just like expel some things, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, you know what I'm saying? A nigga, I know I haven't been uploading. Let's keep it 100% transparent. I haven't been uploading, as often as I'd like to, and it's been like eating at me. It just stresses from life and shit. And you know what? I'm finally in one of my moods where it's like, I've been worn down, and it's a good thing because finally I could just be authentic to myself. Like, this is what happened when I get high as fuck and I just start being hella productive, because finally I could be real with myself and just shut the fuck up. I feel like that's what we all need to do. Just shut the fuck up. But let's get into the point of the video. I need to stop rambling, because I'm probably not doing a bunch of crazy ass edits neither. I'm just trying to put out some content and talk to y'all niggas. So, being the funny friend. Everyone knows that meme of like the nigga that's coming home from school after making everybody laugh, all sad. And I can't speak for everybody, but what I can say is, for me, my experience being the proverbial funny friend, I think I made like a funny, extroverted version of myself to combat like the fears of people not fucking with me, which honestly is something we all do. Whether we all do something because we're scared of people not fucking with us. Some people wear certain clothes, some people act really nice and like normal, and some people like me, who are mentally ill, we have these like inescapable quirks, idiosyncrasies where it's like, okay, if I ignore this, I'm just gonna be like a complete shell of myself. Like, I'm literally just gonna be the lamest nigga ever. Or I could, try and be vocal and try and turn my pain into humor, as any good comedian or any person really would do. Let's the flip side of tragedy is comedy. So let's turn this pain into humor. But the irony in that is, in my quest to be more appealing socially, I've still felt the deepest depths of loneliness, man. Like, I remember going through high school, I have these periods where I just tune out and I just be so depressed, man. Like, I just read a letter from when I was 17, and I'm just like, wow. Like, I remember coming home that day, I was like, I went off into the woods to like cry or something, because I just felt so isolated at that time. Like, I never Because see, that's the thing. You try and strive for acceptance, and you create these fake personas, and then the soul, your real soul, craves, it yearns to be seen. And you think because, by being funny and telling these stupid jokes and, like, being true to your eccentric, quirky self, that you're giving people the truth and you're being your real self. And to an extent, you are, or not you, but me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You think that you're being your real self when really you're not, and your soul just takes that. It aches for that, and it hurts time and time again. It's only ever hurt more the older I've gotten, because you just spend so much time deepening this void. Like, you make more space in the void the more you inflate this balloon of your persona. And it's like, I see the disconnect. Excuse me. I can feel the disconnect when I do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could look at the videos I film for this channel even and be like, okay, I see that I'm putting on an act. Like, I remember when I was like filming the podcast with Rio, I just turned the recording on, and I'm like, yo, what's up? We like say something to the people, and I'm just in the back of my head, like, yo, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you have to be like appealing and shit, but then again, if you're watching this is your reality. You do what the fuck you want. No one, and all these rules that are set in place by society, nobody smarter than you made these rules, okay? Like, you can make the rules. And I figure that I want to start living like this. I want to start going about life less as the funny friend, because the funny friend is always depressed. Well, first of all, because we all have, illnesses and depression, like, on top of life's usual ailments and shit, which everyone's depressed about. Some of us make jokes about it to get over it, and some of us make a whole, I've been saying this the whole video, some of us make personas around these jokes, and then so it's the added special strain of loneliness on top of life's usual ills. It's the added part that the person who all these people think I am is a fake fucking person. So who can I really go to? Because all these people, you try and open up, they're like, yeah, man, it's so, but you just want somebody to understand you. I purposefully, in my quest to attract people, I've found less understanding. And it's so insane. Like, it's like, I wish I could just go back and tell my younger self, yo, stop overcompensating because you feel like people won't fuck with you. The right people will fuck with you, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you're not being your real self and people fuck with whatever the fuck you being, it's just as bad as nobody fucking with you, because you're still just as alone. Your real soul is still has that void. It's lacking that connection. So yeah, I know it sounds cliche, but this is the real me, y'all. Like, I'm not, for all you motherfuckers that know me in real life, like, I'm not fucking like, I like French fusion jazz. I like psychedelic drugs. I enjoy reading. I know I'm just listing off random shit, but it's like, yeah, I'm tired of trying to be this, like, on motherfucker like this. That's why I stopped rapping, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I was tired of, like, when I would rap and I would be like, yeah, like, at the end of the day, I'm not like I'm sorry I have, like, no other way to iterate this besides saying this, but, like, I'm not a on ass nigga. Like, I'm not the type of nigga to really be like, like, how do I put this? I'm not the type of nigga, I'm not a type A ass nigga, like the type of nigga that's like, yeah, go get it, just like on and extroverted and always hitting it. Like, as much as I could project myself to be that in order to, find myself less at odds with the world, my soul is always gonna be what it is. And that's just inescapable. So it's like, I'm 20 years old. I'm too old to be on some class clown shit. And even when I was on some class clown shit, I'd always just break. Like, it'd always just be days where I just sit and fucking cry, dude. Because it's just like, you can only hold this up for so long before, you have your off day. Then you come back and it's all, fuck that. I'm too old to be having mood swings and shit, being on one day and then being devastated. No. So I think I made this video as a means to reconcile with myself, and as a I wanted to have a document of me officially trying to shed, whatever strange type of persona, what type of character I've created in order to get along more with the outside world. Because to be honest, first of all, doing that is just as bad as being disconnected from the outside world. And second of all, who gives a shit about the outside world? Because the outside world never gave a shit about me. And the fact that I had to deal with that time and time again, I think has enabled me with the strength to be me and just keep going and do what I have to do. So maybe, fuck it, being a class clown ass nigga did help me. It helped me face the fears of being completely alone head on. And you know what? I'm still standing.